Alina is an attack type with an interesting kit. She sports 2A to B again, and boasts one of the highest attacks in the roster. But one look at her connect, and it's clear that she wants to inflict status ailments. With the guaranteed Bewitch and Poison on attack, your targets will be crippled and hurting. Bewitch is the better ailment of the two, with a chance to miss essentially rendering the target's discs useless. Poison is icing on the cake, but honestly by itself it's not so great. At 5 stars, she also gets a chance to stun. Stun prevents the target from acting, and gives bonus damage to attacks with type advantage. Anyone who has experienced Bind and Charm should know that stun is just as effective in those strategies, but 35% means it'll miss more often than not. However, when it does land, these effects have an odd weakness in PvP. When a girl cannot take an action, their discs are removed from the pool of that turn, which is good if you can proc it on everyone, but if 1 or even 2 are left unaffected, the AI has a higher chance of choosing a devastating Puella combo. But if the girl is simply dazzled, their discs will remain in the pool. The AI chooses the discs that will end in the best total damage, even if 1 or more of the discs have a higher chance to completely miss. Thus, Dazzle is a better ailment to inflict, as it has a higher chance to nullify the enemy's turn, and less a chance of backfiring. That all said, it leaves Alina in an odd place. Since her connect inflicts both ailments, if stun hits, it negates the benefits of Dazzle, because those discs would be removed from the pool. This isn't as big of a problem in PvE, and her high attack means she'll be dishing out some big numbers, so she can still be a fantastic damage dealer in any environment. Plus, how can you hate such a cute, innocent face?
わかりますか？この可愛い笑顔で世界に笑顔がまた増える。
Moving on to the next forest girl I'm covering, we have Hinano Miyako, a good girl who should be respected, but she's a terrible unit. Her 2-star stat line does her no favors, only comparing favorably to other 2 and 3 stars because of her new uncap. Stats aren't everything though, so let's look at her connect to see if she can still fill a support role. Oh, just damage up and poison. Damage up is fine, but as mentioned before, poison is pretty inconsequential. Her Magia is more useful, guaranteeing stun at 4-star and poison at 5. I'm glad the stun is guaranteed before poison and not the other way around. Even with her uncap, Hinano is not strong at all, but you can select her for the training event if you want. Alina's 4-star Memoria could help with her damage output, but I still don't think she's worth investing in. The Memoria looks like it's designed for Alina anyway, who's a great unit on her own, but she's also permanent. So don't go too crazy on her banner, unless you love her. That's all for now, guys. Enjoy your forest girls, and I'll see you next week.
シット、生きてるなんて。